Hi there, thank you for tuning in. I'm just popping on to give you an update on Sertraline because I have stopped taking it. If you've watched the other updates, you'll see that it was a bit of an up and down roller coaster. At first, I felt very dizzy, nauseous, more low in mood than I had before I started taking it. And eventually, it sort of plateaued a bit to the point where I didn't have the side effects so much, but I just felt the same as before. And I said to the doctor, I don't really want to be on medication. I don't like the idea of being reliant on it. But it was at a point where my mood was so low, it was, it's better to be reliant on medication than it is to feel how you feel. So you might know what I mean. But at the same time I stopped working, I was signed off work. And I don't think you'd say that there's been an improvement exactly, because a lot has happened in my life in the last few years, as you might know if you've watched any other of my videos. And I think at the point where I slowed down and stopped, everything hit me, and actually it felt like an awful time in life, but I think it was necessary for me to be processing things. And I think the time away from work has actually been what's helped. But when the doctor puts you on medication and takes you away from work at the same time, how do you know which one is making the difference? So what I know now, 6 months into taking it, because that's what the doctor asked me to give, that's what I've given, I don't feel really any different to how I did before I started taking it, apart from my circumstances have got better. So I do know that I hate taking the pill every morning. Not the pill, but you know what I mean. The tablet every morning. I take it with I don't want this in me. I just don't. I don't like that I'm taking something and it's not doing anything. Now there is the risk, of course, that I could feel much, much worse, and I don't know that, do I, until I stop taking it. So I might experience some sort of huge crash. I only stopped taking it yesterday, so I assume it takes a few weeks. I don't know, maybe just a few days. But I'm just going by my gut feeling of it felt wrong taking it, so I'm going to stop taking it. And if this is a big mistake, I can start taking it again. And yes, I will probably have to go through all those early symptoms again, though I would hope they wouldn't be as bad. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I'm in a better place now. I've got more support. I really didn't have any before. I have recently got engaged. I'm handling life better than I was, and I've got a bit more of a plan, and that helps. I just don't want to be reliant on it. I mean, I think back to the pandemic, and suddenly when things weren't available, and I know this is it's unlikely, but getting access to things like that is out of our control, isn't it? If suddenly there's no supply of them, then you're screwed. So I just don't like that idea. I know we have to be reliant on some things, but if it's not making a difference, or it doesn't feel like it is. Again, I could have increased my dosage, but a gut feeling again, I would just say trust your gut feeling, because you. If it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. I've spent the last many, many years of my life ignoring my gut feeling, thinking that I'm too stupid, too ignorant, don't know enough, everybody else knows more than me, I should follow everyone else's advice, and it really messed up quite significantly lots of my life. So I'm going to listen to myself now. And if this is a mistake, then there will be options, but this is where I'm at the moment. So just to recap, I was on just 50 milligrams a day of sertraline. I know there are other options out there, other medication. If you've been on sertraline, or anything that you've got a story to tell, or you've been on a different medication, or you don't agree with medication, or whatever your perspective is, I would love to hear it, because I don't feel like I'm quite done with this. And I'm almost a bit like, if I fall now, where do I go next? So input is really welcome, and thank you for having this chat with me. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.